What's up, Bellcock? How you doing, buddy? Well, the inbound is working, but the outbound is not. Let's figure that one out. Let's see, how does the Twitch side work or look? It's this, right? This is the YouTube. This is the YouTube chat.
Did she go the completely
Hang
wrong
on.
way to escape the lava?
So this is the YouTube chat right here, right? And if I say things in it, it appears over here in my multi-chat doc, right? But when I say things back, it's supposed to appear in Twitch and in YouTube. And I see it appearing in Twitch, but it's not appearing in YouTube. So it's supposed to be able to send to all locations. This is direct to YouTube. None of this, nothing I'm typing is making it to YouTube, and therefore not flashing back. So something's not quite right with it. Yeah, right. The inbound's working. Inbound messages from YouTube, they're showing up over here on the multi-text, like right away. But outbound, see, and I got my message from Ziad, that's working. But when I say hello back, it's just sending it to Twitch. So I got a setting that's not quite right, because it should be showing up on YouTube. Midnight in Morocco. Just deal with it for right now, but gotta figure out why it is not doing the thing that I want it to do. In the meantime, I'll just keep this up so I can talk to YouTube over here, I guess. All right, so that's working at least. And I got the media player working again. Good morning. Everything's working over there. Good, good. Maybe I need to get Genesis Ross. Yeah, we got a minute. It's gonna take a minute. I am gated hard. Is Rose free? Oh, no. Rose is the next ML4. You can see her in the summon section. You go into Mystics, click this little helmet down here, and it'll show you this week's lineup. Click the arrow, and you can see next week's lineup, and right there she is. She's the 4-star banner. Oop, that almost wasted bookmarks I don't have to waste. What's up, Mooey? I wanted to see over here. Okay, that's working. That's good. I feel like she deserves a 5-star. I don't know. If she brings back the dead, if she revives and reverses extinction, then yes. If she doesn't do that, I'm skeptical. We'll have to see how she plays out, but she's a unit that wants to go fast who isn't fast, and that's kind of a hard thing to play. What's up, Romdo? Anything here? Nope. New player question: is the bounce patch implemented? No, it's the announcement, and then they wait 2 weeks, and then they implement it. So it'll be implemented on the 25th. It literally goes into effect the day the collaboration goes live. So Whole bunch of stuff happening on the 25th. But yeah, they give that 2 weeks in case the community backlash is insane. Yo, Sunswell, thank you so much for the sub. Hell yeah, I appreciate you. It gives them a chance to walk back changes and decide if it's really the right direction for the game, you know, gauge community feedback and not have to make it into a nerf, right? Is it just me, or is hell difficulty easier? Fun fact, guys. Some people are just now realizing this, and the more people that realize it, the more people are going to be butthurt over this and come out of the woodwork. You watch. So, those of you who remember the Wyvern 1 through Wyvern 13 days, right? Before Origins changed it into just 3 hunts, we used to have Wyvern 1 through Wyvern 13. And Hell was effectively Wyvern 13, where you fight the Laramar Wyvern. But then they did the Otherworldly thing, and Otherworldly became the Laramar Wyvern, Hunt 13. Hell Hunt became the Obsidian Wyvern. That's Hunt 11. So people are like, well, you know what? Otherworldly gear is nice and all that, but there's no chance for mystics or bookmarks. So I'm going to farm this because I can quick battle it and I can get my mystics or bookmarks. You know, it's got the chance for the mystic drops and powder drops, and I want that stuff. And they're going over here and doing this only to find out that it's not Wyvern 13 anymore. It's Wyvern 11. So it does still have the bookmarks, mystics, and powder, but the gear is... It's got a lot more blue gear, and I think it's got like some level 70 gear on it. Yeah, it's effectively Wyvern 11. Hang on, let me get rid of let me get rid of some people. Why does it always put you at the bottom of the freaking list and you gotta scroll all the way up, which is a pain in the ass on a mouse and keyboard? Ugh. They could really improve this UI. Let's see. It's got the background of Wyvern 13, but it's actually Wyvern 11. And it's got some people pissed off because they're getting all this blue gear. So that's why it's bricked a handful of hunts, especially Banshee, because people are over damaging the Banshee. They can actually dial their damage back. But see, it's the Onyx Wyvern. It's not the Laramar Wyvern. Look at the animation on that Wyvern. That's not the Wyvern 13 Wyvern. That's the Wyvern 11 Wyvern. Look at the health on that Wyvern when it takes a turn here. Watch its HP. 150,000. The old Hell Wyvern had like 230,000 health. I didn't get any gear, but even look at the reforge mats. I only got 4 instead of 5. It's not a bug. It's not a bug. They designed it this way. They said they wanted to make farming easier. But they... Yeah, look. It's fucking... Oh, no, those are the right claws. You know what? Screw it. For science. Let's see what we get out of 10 of them for science. Blue 85 boots. I mean, normally we got blue. No, we didn't get anything lower than 85. We just got a lot of blue there. Somebody told me they were getting level 70 gear. Maybe they accidentally hit normal instead of hell. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, you know what? I think it's the same drop table, guys. I think that guy was wrong. Yeah, it looks fine to me too. It's just it's the Wyvern 11 Wyvern, but with the Wyvern 12 drop table. Okay, you know what? Good. Good. Put the pitchforks away. Save the torches for a little later. Call the trucks off. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him. Say, dude, it's fine. This is fine. Dog in a burning restaurant level, fine. You do not have to worry about this. Just make farm stages cheaper, bingo. How much were they? No, it's still 20. It's the same price too. But yeah, I mean, this is where you farm. Let's see. What do we farm? You know what? We need to farm some more otherworldly gear. I've had a couple of people flipping out about this too, about the undecided and it's in seasonal and what's that mean for otherworldly gear? Are riposte and reversal set limited? Are they going to go away and new sets are going to come out at the end of the season? What's going on? Well, we know the boss is going to get rotated, right? Right now, it's this remnant of hubris, this incomplete fastest looking guy. And when they originally demoed this, they demoed it with Demon Zeo. So we already know what one of the other bosses is. So I think like Rift, they're going to seasonally rotate the boss with different mechanics and tech and stuff. But whether or not they rotate the sets and people are like, hey, how do I get riposte set? We're like, oh, that was last season. You got to wait until 2027 when it comes back. Be interesting to see if they rotate and keep bringing in new sets or if the only thing that's going to change is the boss that we're fighting. And for the love of God, do not farm normal or hell. Normal and hell is stupid. I farmed normal with my wild Angara, just my wild Angara, and cleared it. A friend of mine, Wolf and Roses, he farmed normal, and he did it with Adventurer Ross, with no gear, at level 50, and he soloed it. So, yeah. Hey, thanks for the biddies. Oh, you didn't solo? Oh, I thought you said you soloed him on it with a naked Ross. But still, I soloed him with a wild Angara, a 2-star monster. Don't do normal and hard. There's no reason for it. Can you solo hell? There's no reason to. It's the same. It's the same cost. It still costs one of these expensive ass spectral cores. Why would you? Just do hell. Hell is so easy. This is the fastest team right now. We're going to keep looking for teams that are faster. And if you guys think you have better ideas for faster teams, let me know. But we're going to run this one right now. I'm going to fire up a stopwatch. And stretch. Fine. Thanks for the stretch. We'll start up the stopwatch right here, and let's see how fast we can beat this with this team. My riposte is as on Setska. It's brand new, guys. It'll take a while to farm it up to the level of other stuff. Is Lorena not best in the front? I put her in the front so that she would miss and counter. But you know what? You're right. Since I'm not running Setska anymore, Lorena would be better in the front. Let's let this run through. We'll swap and see. I do have Lorena's skill off, though, so that she'll duel. Pow. Pow. Pop. Pop. Oh, my God. Okay, went to powder in 54 seconds. Let's put Lorena in front and see if we can get one. Oh, by the way, it's a little spoiler. You see how this core is just kind of red and glow? There's no hint of yellow or gold or orange to this. It's all just shades of red. That lets you know there's no otherworldly gear in there. If there's otherworldly gear, it's going to have bright yellow flame flares to it. Hopefully we get one of those. You see, nothing otherworldly. Okay, we'll try it again. We're gonna put Lorena in the front. We're gonna reset our 54-second timer and go. We have a time limit on ML Ross. ML Ross is permanent and forever. You could start his missions now and not finish them till January. You'll still get him. He is a forever part of the game so that other people can get him down the road. So you don't have to worry about like, crap, I started his missions and now I'm going on vacation. You'll be able to get him. Trust me, I forgot to do it last night and now I'm still like 7 days away from finishing my Ross. 6 days. Pow. Well, this one went a little over, but it may have been because we didn't get a defense break early enough. That was slower at 59 seconds. We're gonna give it another run just to be safe. Okay, check out the core. You see what I mean? You see how it's got the yellows in there with the reds? That lets you know there's an otherworldly piece inside there. Check it out. There she is. It's a little bit of a spoiler, right? Ring of Agony. You know what? This has got some mad potential. It sucks that it's so low rolled at the start, but we'll give that one a try. Okay, anybody have any other good ideas for what might speed this team up? I'm going to run it with Lorena again just to see. Forgot my hydrate. I forgot I'm out of water. It's okay, it's a short stream, guys. We aren't going very long tonight. Okay, let's try this one again with Lorena still in the front. Start, go. What unit can I use instead of Flan? Summer Break Charlotte. Try her. She brings extra dual attacks. God, we should try Summer Break Charlotte, maybe in place of Brieg. Now, we really want Brieg for the extra defense break, but the slow is... I guess the slow is fine. Yeah, the slow is fine. We just don't want a speed buff on ourselves. We don't want to cycle away. Yeah, Summer Break Charlotte sounds like a lot of fun. Dead at 55 seconds, so pretty much the same. We're sub 1 minute on all of them. No otherworldly core, no yellow flares. Oh, nice lucky 200 reforge mats though. Love seeing that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try Flan. You know what? Let's leave Flan in place, but try Summer Break Charlotte in place of Brieg. I don't have high hopes for it, but we'll give it a try. Speed. Nuclear Flan. And Sharklet. Try Sinful Angelica instead of DN. That be the problem with Sinful Angelica? Well, yeah, it's a speed buff, so we'll cycle We'll cycle out of our own buffs faster with the speed buff, but it might be okay since we're killing before. Oh, Summer Break Charlotte ain't doing crap here, guys. She hit like a wet noodle there. I'll have a video out tomorrow that'll be the best units for Ancient Inheritance who you should enlist. The Charlotte's terrible here, guys. Don't do Charlotte. She is not bringing any kind of fire at all. You need DN? No. Run Doris. Doris gives just as many buffs as DN. Just one of DN's is an attack buff, which is kind of nice, but Doris will work just fine. I was hearing that Charlotte does more damage on 3F tanky than full attack. She does more damage on full attack on Senya's artifact than on 3F. A lot of people forget that Senya's artifact works AoE because Senya has no AoE, so they just assume it doesn't work, but it totally does. You got Spear of a New Dawn? Give it a try. This was a giga slow team. We're getting Charlotte the hell out of here, guys. Oh, yeah, her S3 is an AoE. Ah, no Otherworldly. Okay. You leave. How about Sinji instead of Brieg? Let's try that. Sinji is a Weaver. Now, Sinji is attack buff and speed buff. So, going to kind of overlap the attack buff with DN. So we could maybe consider running Dorcas instead of DN. Let's just try Dorcas instead of DN and see what happens. Reset. And start. Have you tried Green Charles instead of DN? I have not, because we need the buffs, right? You need lots of buffs because you need to maintain 3 or more buffs. So you got 3 or more buffs. If you're hit while you're wearing 3 buffs, you counterattack. So you watch, she's got 3 buffs, so she counters. And that's a good chunk of damage. Now you see how when he hits, he strips a buff? That's why I was running Flan in the front, because if he hits and misses, he doesn't strip. So Flan's a little harder to strip. But the counter with the counter coming off of Lorena is definitely hitting harder. Holy crap. We almost killed him. Okay, guys, that was 48 seconds. That was faster. We might be onto something here. Let's compare it to DN. You need 15 members to initiate it, Beer. So start pushing hard. Open your guild up and let randos join to get above the 15 member threshold. And then start Ancient Inheritance, lock down your guild, kick the randos that you don't want, and you'll still be good. You don't need to maintain 15, but you have to have 15. It's like a cover charge to get through the door. But once your hand is stamped, you can go in and out as much as you want, right? So once you're in, you're in. But you need 15 to actually press the button to initiate Ancient Inheritance. Otherwise, it'll say guild doesn't meet the requirements when you push the button. You'll be able to clear it with 11 members as long as they are 11 hard-working members who, you know, don't stink up the joint. But, I didn't time that one, but it felt pretty fast. Damn it, where's my Otherworldly? Another one, no Otherworldly. See, Lorena's gonna make everything fly so stupid easy. I'm legitimately worried she might make PvE too easy, and then I'm out of a job. Okay, let's time this one. How could I contact the mods? Oh, sorry. I missed. Let me really read up here. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Thank you. Spreadsheets, really just to list all these I have been used on AI with recommendation sets, exclusive equipment. Each role is what they can do. I'll stop at Wolf and Roses. Hang on. Gotta get ready to pause it here. I don't think I got a defense break up early at all because this is taking a long time. Yo, this is going bad. Okay, never mind. It just freaking ended quickly. So 50, it's always going to be right at 60 seconds if he uses this skill to kill himself. Yo, we got a piece. We got a piece, guys. Ooh, we got 2. Man, if it only had a... You know what? We're going to roll it. That's going to be amazing. And this is going to be great, too. I feel good about both these pieces. Okay, guys, for those of you who are like, oh no, I don't have Flan, I don't have DN, I don't have limited units, I don't even have Singe, I don't have ML 4 stars. Guys, is not that hard, okay? Take, let's see, let's take Doris. You got Doris, right? Doris is a boatload of buffs. You got Lorena. You better have Lorena. You got Brieg. Everybody's got Brieg. That's more buffs. Who else? How about Vivian? That's a lot of buffs. You get her for free. Right? You know what? Maybe you don't have Lorena and Doris. Maybe you just started and all you got is Vivian that you got from the hunts, Brieg that you got from Orbis. Let's run Adventurer Ross. Not Genesis Ross, Adventurer Heckin' Ross. Right? Hey, Higa. Thanks for the raid, buddy. Let me see if I can do this here. Exclamation point, shout out at. Is that going to work here? Oh, heck yeah. And who's another free unit you guys got? I don't know. Oops. I guess we should run a healer. Y'all got Tamarin, right? She's terrible here, but let's run her. There you go. Most free-to-play team ever. Let's time it here. Oh, Mercedes would have been fun. So here's the difference on this, right? Is we're not going to kill it before he jumps, but as long as you maintain 3 buffs, you'll counter. Now, we didn't get our counter there because he stripped Ross, but we got the 3 buffs back. Here's a defense break. Yeah, Mercedes would have been a fun option. More damage. Vivian hitting pretty hard. But the thing is, we aren't worried about doing damage. Look how little damage we're doing, right? Nice little counter here. What we're waiting for is for him to get his ultimate skill, which is not this round, but next. He's going to do this skill. Another hit. Another hit. We're all countering some extra hits here. Now, oh, shoot. We lost all of our buffs. We lost all of our buffs. We need more buffs. It's really unfortunate. He didn't do any damage to himself because he lost all of his buffs. Tamarin's useless as tits on a boar here. Who can we bring in that's better than Tam? Yeah, let's try Meru in place of Tam. I kind of like that. We're not even going to run any healers. We're just going to full on DPS it. There we go. Get him, Merc. We'll put you in the front just because if you counter, it'll matter more. Yeah, Doris or Hazel would be even better, but we're just trying to go like full on, like everybody's got these units. They aren't even gotcha units, right? There's attack buff for everybody. Some barriers for everybody. Good old defense break. Counter. Bam. Dual attack. Extra hit. Extra hit. We're down to about 80% health. hit, 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 hit. Everybody countered. Crazy. Okay, this should work because Ras is going to keep his buffs, right? So what happens here is when he does his ultimate, he takes damage to himself based on the maximum number of buffs on whatever hero he hits. So we've got 4 buffs on Ras. Look at his HP bar. Look at the damage he just took. Because of all the buffs sticking on Ross, he took all that extra damage. If you get more buffs on him, he takes even more damage. So as long as you make sure you maintain multiple buffs, Fastus legitimately kills himself during the fight. And that's about as free to play as it gets as far as units go. Ironically, the slower you are, the easier it is. Because the slower you are, the longer you'll keep the buffs. So it's not a hard fight. It really is a very free to play friendly fight. Let's get some other buffers in there. Let's get Dorcas in there. We got an attack buffer. Yeah, let's see if this does any better for us. Remember, guys, every time you hit Faustus, he CR pushes up. You want Faustus to cycle turns as quickly as possible, and we want your team to go as slow as possible. Because the goal is to be wearing bunches of buffs when he does his ultimate skill, right? Up here, this big old A underneath this last skill. When that A shows active, he's getting ready to do his big skill. And that's the one where he hurts himself. So when that skill goes off, that's when you want a ton of buffs. And right now we got 6 buffs on some of our units. You notice how fast this keeps pushing himself up here. Strip, doesn't matter. We take a hit. So this is why I don't like Sinji that much, because Singelica can put a speed buff on your team and it can make them cycle their buffs off even faster. Same with a slow debuff. It can make Fastest move a little slower, but the CR push helps with that. Here comes the big hit into all these buffs. Watch the HP bar pop. Now, the only reason you would want to be really, really fast is if you're going to run a team that kills him before he does his big ultimate skill, his big AoE attack. If you're going to do that, like running Commander Lorena and Afternoon Soak Flan, the two of them are bonkers because one, Lorena and Flan are both typically very, very slow units. So you run a couple of really fast buffers that can cycle their buffs and stack the buffs on Flan and on Lorena. You can rip through the enemy super, super fast. Damn, we got no Otherworldly again, just a red glare, no gold. And that will let you go through it fast, but that's the key to it, guys. There really is no best team, because you're talking about the difference between a 50-second team and that one was a minute and 50-second team. So all that means is I can spend 16,000 stamina a day while you can only spend 9,000 stamina a day. You'll have to be a giga whale to care about that. I mean, a giga whale to care about that difference. So just put the units in there that are working for you, that you want to try out. Yeah, exactly, Lots. It's not meant to be run all day long. And that's why it's kind of weird one for me to put a guide out on. I'll still put a guide out explaining all these mechanics. Hell, maybe I'll just clip this entire spiel and slap it up there as a VOD style guide. But anybody's like, what's the best Otherworldly Breach team? Whatever units you got and stack buffs. You could also cheat and use, what do you call it? Prophetic Candlestick to cycle your buff units, but I mean, really, is it that important to go just a little bit faster? And guys, in 2 weeks, when Lorena gets her super ultra mega buff and becomes the most broken thing in the history of broken when it comes to PvE, this will go even faster because she's going to hit so much harder. Let's try this one. I'm preparing to build Counter Seal Arena to try in PvP. What do you guys think of... What do you think? Should I go tankier? I could go tankier. But I'm really liking triple set on her. Might ditch Tachi. If I ditch Tachi for Golden Rose. But see, Tachi gives her immunity at the start of the battle, and then I don't have to worry about an attack buffer. But she won't have any self-sustain without Golden Rose. With Golden Rose, I'll have to get the ER set off and put immunity set on her. That might be tough. I think we already beat this, didn't we? No, this didn't end well. See, lifesteal's S1. Is it her S1? I think her S3 has got the lifesteal on it. I think. Nope, you're right. When using Sharp Blow recovers, it is her S1 that heals, which is crazy since she has a 30% dual attack chance. Aww. Okay, let's go back to... What if I... Let's go back to DN, and let's get rid of Brieg and put Sinji in. I think that was our fastest team, right? We lose a reliable DPS unit, so it becomes kind of RNG. But God, that's a lot of buffs. Actually, hang on. We get attack and speed buff from her. From you, we get... Yeah, I think this is the way. Let's try this. I got a multi-chat going right now, Loki, that's kind of working. It lets me see both chats incoming and talk back, but YouTube outbound is not working, so I got to explore that. Running a new media player that that runs on a dock instead of on a exterior source. I streamlined text-to-speech and notifications, so they seem to be working a little better, although my replay notification buttons still isn't quite working right. In fact, it's showing that all the alerts are in here, but they're all queued, even though they've played, so that's weird. I gotta figure that out. And just the overlay itself is a little bit better. Nope, he killed himself. It was slower. But he's definitely dying there. Had 6 buffs on Sinji. No otherworldly pieces. Does background battle honor the skills you turn on or off before hitting the button to exit lobby? Yes. Yes, it does. If you do a quick battle and you're like, wait, why am I losing fights? Do it on manual and check to see if somebody's skills are turned off. That's happened to me. I've wasted 10 quick battles because like my defense breaker skills were turned off. Thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. What if instead of Sinji we run Dorcas? Sinji is a source of dual attacks, though. No, I can see YouTube, but YouTube can't see me when I comment back. Here, I'll show it to you, right? This is the chat that I'm looking at, right? And I can see everybody's comments. The ones in red are from YouTube, the ones in purples are from Twitch, so I can see everybody who's talking. Now, let me pull up YouTube chat. Here's just raw YouTube chat. So, like Mar just said, let me see your Lorena. And right here it is, let me see your Lorena. So I can see everything that's said in YouTube as well as Twitch. Now, when I talk here, I say, hello, YouTube. It shows up in my multi-chat. It just takes it a second, of course, because there's a little bit of a delay and lag right here. So I can see my own stuff. But when I talk back and I say, hello, everyone, people on Twitch will see that message, but it doesn't go to YouTube. And it's supposed to, because see, I got send it to both checked. If I send it just to Twitch, just Twitch is going to see those random letters. If I send it just to YouTube, nobody sees the letters. Because it doesn't go to Twitch, so the outbound is fuckered up. And I got to figure out why. That'll make everything a lot nicer when it comes to being able to talk. Just got an outbound from me? What? What? Did you see this one? Or this one? Yeah, I think you're seeing the hello YouTube one that I typed earlier manually. Yeah. So anyway, that's one of the things it's still light years ahead of what I had. And it's much nicer. It's really nice to see everything in one. And if I need to send something to YouTube, it's just nice when people are like, hey, can I get a link to the patch notes to be able just to post it in one place? So I'm trying to find a way to do that. I mean, it's not like I can't talk to you. I just got to pull up the YouTube chat window and directly talk to you guys. But it'd be nice to be able to talk to both Twitch, YouTube, and maybe eventually Kick all in one spot. What would be better here? Lorena in the front, but let's use Setska so Lorena dodges. See, Setska seems dumb, doesn't she? Setska just makes them counter when they dodge, and they're going to counter when there's 3 buffs already. So it's dumb. It seems dumb. Who else would be really good at knocking some teeth in and get an extra buff? Ooh, how about Tekron? Yeah. Yeah, the hello YouTube, I manually typed that in. Let's see what happens here. Let's turn these skills off. There's no reason for his skills to be on. Oh, I just realized I don't have a defense breaker outside of, oh, you see, and this is why I like Flan in front. If he sticks a debuff on Lorena, now she can't get buffs, which means she's never going to counter. Yeah, I think I'm going to put Flan back in front. She's just more stable to have that evasion unit in front. It's not required, but he keeps sticking the... You know what? It's not going to be a problem because Lorena's eventually going to have 200 ER. And since Lorena's going to eventually have 200 ER, she's never going to take a debuff anyway, right? Oh, hell yeah. Easy peasy. Fastest takes more damage every time you hit him before he takes a turn. Interesting, but he CR pushes up every time he's hit. So, but yeah, slow debuff actually, now that you say that, that works out. That tracks. He's just going to kill himself here. I reached Masters for the first time in RTA. Watching you draft for sure helped a lot. I guess you like cleaving and picking the same thing. Bro, I'm more excited for Lorena than any of the other units. Legit, I'm worried about it. I'm like, there's such a thing as too easy. And when things get to be too easy, when the challenge is gone from it, and it's just put this unit in and hit a button, takes a lot of the fun and flavor. 200 more shards. Frickin' A. Okay, so let's... You didn't do that much. Let's get Brieg back in here. Put you in front. I think this is just our fastest team. Is Sinji enough? Lorena, the new main character? She may be. It looks like she's going to be. We need more Abyss floors. You are going to after this. Arya good in it or no? We can try her. I guess we don't want to lose. We don't want to lose Flan. She's too good for the dual attacks. Who are we dropping for Arya, guys? I guess we might have enough debuffs with Arya in place of DN. We can try that. I mean, it's not like this can fail. It's just whether or not it's going to be faster. Try Fire Tenebri instead of Brieg for slow, restrict, and defense break. He's immune to restrict, and Brieg has got slow and defense break. So I'm not sure what Tenny would bring to the team. You can click on his thing up here and see what he's immune to, and right there's restrict. Hit. Hit, hit. Okay, Arya's kind of funny. Okay, we hit into a murder penguin. Lost our defense break. Yeah, it worked. I'm just it's not faster though. Yo, Sparky! Thanks for the biddies, man. I appreciate you, bro. That's one nice thing. That's one thing I do like about this new chat is it's or this new layout is it's making it a lot easier to see alerts and stuff. So I'm hopefully missing a lot fewer donos, subs, and follows. Hey, we got Otherworldly piece, guys. We got the yellow glow. Let's go. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Maybe. Who wants effectiveness on riposte? Anyone? Oh, huh. It didn't TTS your bits, Sparky. I think I know how to fix that. Biggest W yet for new gear, although for this fight, what'd you get? That's a lot of attack, man. Oh my god, that's a beautiful piece, dude. Congrats. Okay. Roll some of this gear. Let's make some big things happen for us. This piece started out low, but it's got good bones. We dodge attack and we're in. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. More of that, please. Oh my. Brother, that came out nice. That came out real nice. Yeah. That's a little bit all right. Okay, how about this one? This one we need to really just send it all into crit damage. Okay. More into crit damage. Okay, it's a little weird, but I'm going to push it one more because I don't have a lot of this gear. Crit damage. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now that's pretty good. Very nice. What other? We got one otherworldly piece, right? It's a speed check now. It's a speed check. We just keep rolling speed. And we're out. Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Oh, no. Yeah, how many do we do? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. 78 new pieces of gear. And we got 3 otherworldlies. Okay. I'm keeping notes. Try to figure out trying to figure out the drop rate. Right now it's looking pretty good. It's looking like around 5% drop rate for otherworldly, and it's looking around 1.5% for regular hunts. Yes, please do, especially if you have screenshots. Do you get the money from them? Super chats and stickers? Yes. Yeah. It goes into my monthly payout from YouTube. Did you consider this could be a fat cat piece? I'm going to let the robot figure it out for me. So much energy wasted on mediocre sets. Like me with Revenge set. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a good baseline of it, right? I mean, right now I've only got 39 pieces of reversal and 53 pieces of riposte. So, I need to get a little bit more so I can gear out the units with it. I'm not super impressed by these sets. Reversal and riposte, they're nice, but they're niche. Right? They feel almost like about as useful as life steal and injury. Maybe injury is a little bit unfair. Maybe more like life steal and counter. Right? There's a couple of good uses for them, but not a shit ton. And using the artifact for the missing crit chance. Nasty. Destro resist. I think even at 209 E or 219 ER though, I mean, she is so fucking slow. I'm really concerned about running her without immunity. I think I'm going to try to build her with immunity. What's this, Bellcock? Yeah, sometimes you get beautiful garbage, right? I got some beautiful garbage too. Check it out. Where is it? Here's the blue swirly. It was the very first otherworldly piece I got. At least they're easy to find. They jump out at you, don't they? He says as he doesn't see it. Maybe it's not on anybody yet. Hide equip. Yeah, there it is. It's 106 gear score. But you're thinking, but who's going to want it, right? Who's going to want this at 106 gear score? Well, you know who wants this kind of gear? Remember everybody bitching about how impossible it is to do constellations because they can't get their blessings all the way up because they don't have the gear score and they don't want to put their best freaking gear on rando units just to get it? Well, keep the beautiful garbage, right? It's good to have a pile of beautiful garbage so that you can have ways to boost the gear score up on your constellation units to make your, I mean, you just need enough beautiful garbage to put on garbage units that you aren't using to stick in your otherworldly tree. And then you don't have to worry about doing constellations anymore. You'll be able to just always have those units on standby to do this. So if you're like, oh man, it's 103 gear score, but who's going to use this shit? Well, there you go. Yeah, maybe 103 gear score, and it may look useless as all get out, but now it's got a use. So, yeah. It's cold comfort, right? It's the ever so pencil thinnest of silver linings, but a silver lining it is. I must have missed it. Post it again, I guess I'll show it. We beat him, guys. We beat Parabellum. Barely. Gold in shambles. Yo, bam! Thanks for the 2 months, man. I appreciate you. That was a close one. Yeah, it was. It was very close. I woke up, saw that win. I was like, there ain't no way. That's wild. There ain't no way we won that fight. Thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate you. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up and go. I said it was going to be a short one, and it's going to be a short one. I'm going to wrap things up and go take care of a little bit of business. I might pop back on a little bit later tonight to test out, see if I can get the the text, the chat working properly. I really wanted to be able to send both ways. And yeah, I got some videos to get out for tomorrow. If you have any questions, hit me up in Discord. Let's find somebody to raid you guys off into. Who's streaming right now? Everybody go say hi to STG. Now, if you need some advice, you want to be careful. He is only bronze, so be aware. He might not be that good at RTA. I'll catch you guys next time.